In a world colored in shades of gray, young Dorothy longed for something beyond her ordinary life. She had prayed to feel God's presence, to find meaning and direction. But in the storm of uncertainty, she was swept away to a place she could not recognize. Lost and confused, she found herself in a land brighter than anything she had ever seen. And there, in the distance, walked a man, gentle, yet with a presence that stirred something deep within her soul. This man was no ordinary traveler. This was the one she had unknowingly been seeking all along.
Where am I? This doesn't feel like home, but it feels different. Am I supposed to be here?
You're on a journey, Dorothy. Not just to find a home, but to find what home really means. You've been searching for something beyond what you see every day. What do you truly desire?
I want to go home, but at the same time, I feel like my heart is empty. There's so much pain, and I don't know how to fill it.
Your heart longs for more than just a house. It longs for peace, the peace that only comes from the Father. Follow me, and you will find that peace.
As Dorothy walked with Jesus, her heart began to change, though she did not fully understand it yet. Soon, they encountered a scarecrow, a figure who seemed as lost as Dorothy had once been. The scarecrow was searching too, but he wasn't looking for a home. He was looking for something deeper, wisdom.
I've been standing here for so long, waiting for someone to show me the way. I don't have a brain, you see. I can't think for myself. If I only had wisdom, I could make the right choices.
You say you lack a brain, but wisdom is more than what the mind can comprehend. Do you know where wisdom comes from?
Books! People smarter than me.
True wisdom comes from fearing the Lord and walking in His ways. You are looking for knowledge, but what you need is understanding that only God can give. The mind may reason, but the heart, guided by the Spirit, finds truth. Come with me, and I will give you wisdom greater than any man's.
He believed he was incapable of making decisions, of truly understanding the world around him. He thought wisdom came from books and clever men. But Jesus taught him that wisdom begins with a fear of the Lord. It wasn't knowledge he lacked. It was understanding of the truth that only God could provide. The journey continued, leading them to a rusted figure in the distance, a tin man, motionless and weathered by time. Unlike the scarecrow, he wasn't searching for wisdom. He was searching for something far more elusive.
I just don't have a heart. I can't feel love or joy or pain. I've been standing here for so long, wishing I could feel again.
You believe you have no heart, but you've allowed the world to harden it. You were made to love and be loved, but you've been hurt, haven't you?
Yes. And so I chose not to feel anything at all.
I can give you a new heart, one of flesh instead of stone. A heart that feels deeply and loves as it was meant to. But you must first open yourself to the healing love of the Father, love that comes from me.
Can I really love again?
Yes, but first you must allow yourself to be loved by God. His love can repair the brokenness inside.
But Jesus saw deeper. He knew the Tin Man wasn't truly heartless. He was hurt. And the walls he had built to protect himself had turned into a cage. But even this cage couldn't stop the love of God. Jesus offered him a new heart, a heart of flesh, full of love and life. With each step, Dorothy's understanding grew, but the road was not done revealing its mysteries. In the shadows, a figure lurked, a lion trembling behind the rocks, a creature that should have roared with power and confidence, but instead was overcome with fear.
Don't come near! I'm a coward! I'm supposed to be the king of the jungle, but I fear everything! I can't even defend myself, let alone others!
You believe courage is the absence of fear, but courage is acting even when you're afraid. What you're missing isn't bravery, but faith.
Faith? In what?
In God's strength. You've been trying to face the world on your own, but true courage comes when you trust in the Father. When you place your fears in His hands, He gives you strength beyond what you can imagine.
But what if I fail?
In your weakness, God is made strong. The battle is not yours, but His. Trust in Him, and you will have courage greater than the mightiest of warriors.
The lion thought courage was the absence of fear. He believed himself to be weak. He didn't realize that true courage doesn't come from within. It comes from trusting in something greater. Jesus knew the truth. It was not bravery the lion needed, but faith. Faith in God's strength. With hope and newfound strength, Dorothy and her companions journeyed onward to the Emerald City. It was here, in the grand and glittering kingdom, that they hoped to find the answers to all their desires. But not everything that shines holds truth. Behind the grand throne sat not a wise and powerful figure, but an illusion.
I am the great and powerful wizard. I can grant you wisdom, a heart, courage, and even a way home. Just follow my commands.
You offer false promises, wizard. The things they seek cannot come from you.
I've only been trying to help. I wanted to give people what they needed.
You've offered them what the world offers, empty solutions that don't satisfy. Only God can give what they truly seek: wisdom, love, courage, and a home.
I'm just trying to survive. I wanted to be great. I wanted to matter.
You've been seeking greatness in the eyes of men, but the greatest in the kingdom of heaven is the servant of all. Humble yourself, and you will find the greatness you desire, not through power, but through love.
Jesus, ever gentle, showed him that greatness is not found in power or fame. True greatness comes through humility and love. Now, with wisdom, a heart, courage, and the truth revealed, Dorothy and her companions had found everything they had been seeking, or so they thought.
I understand now. It's not just about finding a way home. I needed to find myself and who I am in God. But how do I get back to where I belong?
You've always known the way home. It's through me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Trust in me, and you will find the home your heart longs for.
Dorothy had come to understand that home was not just a place. It was a state of being at peace, being whole. But to reach this home, she needed something more than her companions could give. Jesus gently reminded her that the way home had been before her all along. It was not a road or a distant place, but a relationship. A relationship with the one who would always lead her back, no matter where she wandered. Though the world may still be grey, Dorothy's heart was full. She had learned what home truly meant. It wasn't a distant dream. It was found in her trust in Jesus. And as she stood on her porch, looking out at the world, she knew that no matter where life took her, she would never be lost again. For the true kingdom is not found in distant lands, but within us, when we walk with the one who loves us and shows us the way.